Welcome to Ashes of the Dam. Today I'm going to show you the map layout, including box locations, wall weapons, perks, ammo crates, arsenal stations, and so much more. Right away, we are starting in the spawn room, and something that you need to know about the map layout is the fact that it's just one big figure 8, two loops all connected at one middle point. And it's a little backwards. We're at the top here, and if we go right, we're actually going to the left. If we go left, we're actually going to the right. So I apologize if that's confusing. Hopefully you guys understand. I'm going to be going off of this right here. So when I say right side of the map, that's the side of the map that I'm talking about. But anyway, starting in the spawn room, we have the wonderfizz, the rampage inducer, the Coda 9, as well as a dead task. Apparently we have a landing pad and launching pad, I guess. We got a gobblegum all right here. Moving on to the right, we have an exfil. We have the path ahead, the right path, I say. This is the Warden 308. Moving on over this way, we have an ammo crate there. We've got a Chompy right here. Hello, Chompy, how are you? Over here, we've got a mystery box location. Inside, we've got Quirk Revive with a brand new jingle coming to Black Ops 7. Very good. This is also where you get the TED head. If you didn't know, if you turned off those objective indicators like you know you can. And so when we're leaving this area, we're going to go to the right side, but that's actually going to be left of the TAC map. But I want to show you driving through this fog. You see these green little pods? Those will heal you and give you points or salvage. The orange ones obviously explode, but these green ones will heal you. We just got like a ton of salvage just by doing that. That's crazy. So you want to avoid the exploding ones and run into the healing ones that give you points and salvage. Very nice. So now we are at our second location, our second stop. This is Lakewood. You can see we're right here now. If you're within the fog, and I will run through the fog eventually, these zombies that spawn in the fog will disappear. Unfortunately, they don't count for points and the rounds will not progress when you're in there. But once you cross these thresholds, those zombies will disappear. Pretty straightforward. So moving on to Lakewood, on the right side here, we have an armor wall buy. Moving on forward, we've got the M8A1. We've got this beautiful, beautiful pyramid. We've got a box location here. I'm gonna go all the way around here. It's pretty simple, very straightforward path going all the way around. Here we have a crafting table as well as a shotgun on the wall, the M10 Breacher. Moving all the way around, we have one of these power locations or the power things. And then we round the whole place with another launch pad, as well as the road. Now, in the middle of all of that, we have the cabin. Inside the cabin, very straightforward, 4 different directions, going to all the different directions here. We have the Dravik 45, Melee Macchiato right there. If we go up top, we have the Arsenal Station, Speed Cola on this side. If we go to the left here, we have the Power Switch, and I'm guessing that's going to be our musical Easter egg. This is day 0 in New Zealand, so I don't think that's activated, but that's my prediction. Going on over here, that's just the back of it. We have the ammo crate there. Moving on this direction, we have another ammo crate in this corner, as you can see on the mini map as well. And I think I missed a gobblegum machine somewhere in here. Down below, yes, there is a gobblegum machine inside the cabin too. I'm trying not to miss anything. I've spent a lot of time running around on this map and really investigating stuff, so let me know what I missed in the comment section below. Hopefully it's not that much. But again, here's a great example. Well, actually, no, here's what we'll do. Yeah, we're going to heal with that. Oh, we got 300 essence. We'll make our way to Ashwood. Hello, Ashwood. And then we'll run back to farm. Don't you worry. So these guys are going to disappear. But welcome to Ashwood. This is a place where we can summon Tessie, or we could teleport to Tessie if you've lost Tessie somewhere. Very useful. There are, again, 2 sides of this. We are in the center now. This is the middle of the map. If we go up this left side, we are going to notice a room all by itself. Clearly, we have Vulture Aid. We've got another Chompy. But to the left, we have this one room, which I'm guessing that's gotta be for an Easter egg. I cannot wait to do it. Akita right there on the wall. Vulture Aid. There's kind of 2 minor paths here. This door and that door back there both go to the same place. We've got armor here. You can see where the door meets up here. There's nothing really in here except this does. I saw an MZC's video that does look very much like a thing from Transit, one of those build-up. We have the Arsenal Station there. Double tap here. Very straightforward. We have another Fumigator there. VS Recon, and all of this goes up to. We've got an ammo crate there. this goes up to the launch pad. So hopefully you guys can see how all of this connects. Again, this is all on the left side of the map if we're facing that way. Very straightforward. On this launch pad, we could also have a zip line to the right side of the map, which is very useful, and I didn't know that was the case for quite some time. But when you go to this left side, we can also go to the middle, and the middle is where we're going to have our power switch, and the power switch is actually right here as well. We have a mystery box location, ammo crate. Moving on forward, we're here to the left side of the map. So let me go back to the center real quick. So we took the left side zip line here. If we go forward to this gobblegum machine, there is another zip line that brings us all the way up to the right side of the map. Very important side of the map, because inside of this building, we not only have a M34 marksman rifle, but down here we have Juggernog. So that's very important to go down here. But this is also, ooh, ammo crate right there. This is also the Ruby Rabbit. Look at that. Shadows of Evil reference. We love it. Ashwood Moving Company, we've got the saw blade trap somewhere in here. Yep, there you go, saw blade trap right there. We've got a crafting table right there. Exfil machine, we've got a launch pad. Again, this brings us to the farm, or Blackwater Lake, where we just were. Lakewood, I've been calling it Lakewood. I'm so sorry. Blackwater Lake. Ashwood, Lakewood, you know, if we jump up to here, this is the second story. This is the M34 where we just came up, so a little bit smaller of an area, but still a circle nonetheless. We can, however, if we push forward here past the Exfil, crazy elevation, I know, I love this map layout. There is nothing here, I think, except for another zip line that goes over here. But there are some secret spots in here. For example, zombie just died, bummer. If we go over to this zip line, instead of taking it down, we can jump down to this platform. That looks like an item to me. It really, really does. There's gotta be stuff in here, right? We jump on down here. I believe there was an intel somewhere around here that I picked up too, and then we can jump down here. Additionally, if we go up this right side, I believe I have stamina up, so I can, boom, land right here. So this is another special little place. You can also slide down. And I do want to show you that because it is very important for this area. If you're in the center and you don't have the stamina augment, you cannot just jump over the ledge or you will die. But what you can do is you can go through this thing and it will kind of automatically slide you down just like so. Same thing if you're up here. This is a little bit longer of a slide. You can actually get to this area if you hold to the right. So again, maybe an Easter egg thing here. I don't know. But now let's run back through the fog to farm. And this is going to be a very special area because this is going to be the terminus map, or the terminus boat. Now there's a lot of different ways you could go all around this, and I imagine there is 100% going to need to be some Easter eggs in here, so just be aware. Lots of stuff in here, and running through this isn't as bad as you might think, as you just saw right there. But now we've gone actually back up the loop. You could see we were up here, we came down there, and we have returned up a little bit to the farm area. This is where the beta took place, and so if we start here, we have obviously the launch pads, we have the power converter type thing, we've got this Echo 12 on the wall, ammo crate there, armor wall by, mystery box location. Going all the way around to the barn, we have this trap right here, that saw blade trap inside. We have this Raiden 45K. We have the crafting table on the left-hand side too. There's a couple of different ways we can go inside of this farm or in this barn. So we can go up. Over here, we have death perception. If we go over here, this is where the power switch is. And then we can jump on down another ammo crate and we can go underneath, underground. Underground here, we're gonna have this crazy magical cube. We have the Mark 78 LMG and we have the arsenal station where we can upgrade our rarity. This gives us, or lets us out right next to the farmhouse, which has a gobblegum machine in the front, Exfil right there, right next to the mystery box. Inside the farmhouse, very simple, very straightforward. I believe we have the peacekeeper on the wall. Yes, we do. If we go up the stairs, we can see we've got stamina up right there. And that is basically it for farm. Now, I'm not going to cover all of the in-betweens here. So I'm not going to go this way because this just connects to the spawn, but hopefully you guys are keeping up and understanding where we're at. We're going to head back down to Ashwood, which is the middle, and we're gonna go through the terminus boat area. And we went above last time. I think I want to go below this time just to see if there's anything, because like I said, or I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but there are some mysterious purple pods in some of these in-between areas. And hopefully we see one of them today. But we're back at Ashwood, ready to go. Let's grab old Tessie and let's head on over to the right because this is something truly special. Once we get into here, we have some brilliant set dressing as an Orda, a dead Orda right there next to a Z-Rex skeleton. We've got a nice little jump, another Z-Rex skeleton up there. Very cool. Oh, there's that purple glowing pod that I was talking about. Very cool. Can't wait to see what we deal with that. Ted is gonna break down. Ted is gonna break down. That's okay. He automatically repairs. Eventually, you can also repair him when he breaks down like this. This is a good example. It costs 250 salvage. I believe that could change, but you could just repair old Tessie and we're good to go. So don't worry too much, but 9 times out of 10, I make it through this thing with barely a scratch. But here we have exit 115, Reba's Diner. I'm gonna go around the diner just like I did with the lake area. I forget what it's called, but we've got an ammo crate here. We've got an entrance, another entrance there. You can see elemental pop right through there. Going down the street though, we have this area, just a bunch of open space. We've got some really cool parkouring. We've got the gas station. Inside the gas station, we have a ladder to go on top of the gas station. Like I said, it's very vertical. We have Deadshot in here, a crafting table, armor wall by running through here. We've got this exit and then an ammo crate there. We've got a wall by in the form of the XM 325 right there. And then if we wrap all the way around a big circle, we've got another Chompy. Hello, Chompy. Can you give me some salvage? Thank you. We've got the arsenal station in the back of the diner. And this is legitimately very straightforward. If we're at the start of the diner, we can go in the main entrance or the side entrance. We've got the trap right there. We've got the AK-27 on the wall. We've got elemental pop inside. We've got a gobblegum machine. Nothing too crazy inside of here. We can go either out the back like here, or we could go out the back right here. Very straightforward, but there is a whole other level with multiple ways and platforms to get from one to the other. The launch pad is right here. We go to Ashwood or the observatory or the Cosmodrome. We could go on top of this. And what's really cool is we could go from here, wall jump, and go on top of this, on top of the diner for the mystery box location. This is so cool. And you can walk all the way around here. Very nice spot to be. Really interested to see if there's any strategies training up here. So very good. There's also this down here. You can wall jump up to here. It's just, I love this area so much. So now let's give you a good look at the Cosmodrome. This is the last area. Boom, here we are. This is where we just came from. This is exit 115. There's only 2 spots down here. You can see we're right there. We just came from exit 115. So both of these will connect to Ashwood. But if we take a left here, we are gonna have the M10 or M15 Model 0 there. We have the exfil right there. We have an underneath section, which we'll get to. We have Gobblegum, Wisp T up here. We have the ammo crate, another launch pad. Inside of here, we have an armor wall by. Moving on through, we have these radios. Those radios mean something, man. I'm telling you. We have another Chompy right there. And then if we stay on the top part of this, you can see we just came from there, went left all the way around. We're going to keep going around this way. I don't think there's much over here. No wall buys, no nothing. Just a big open space. We will get to down there, don't you worry. But inside of the rocket area, we have a sniper rifle on the wall, the XR3 Ion. Back behind here, we have the arsenal station and some beautiful sights, just like Black Ops 1 launch. And then we have some zip lines, which go down to these bottom areas. And these bottom areas all connect. This goes to the other side too. So we're down here. There's that zip line that we were connected to. We've got PhD in the corner, ammo crate right there. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove it to you. Here it is, connected to the other side now, right? You believe me now? Haha. But then this underneath, oh, and here's the other zip line from back here. This connects to the center where Pack-a-Punch used to be in Ascension. Gotta be something over here. There's gotta be an Easter egg. There's the Mirage on the wall. Inside of here, there's nothing too much. It feels very Easter eggy to me. We've got the crafting table here, and oh, that's an Easter egg. Boy, that's an Easter egg if I ever saw it. This comes up right here next to Wisp T, and it, of course, mirrors on the other side, going down underground here to this. Wow, that's just blatantly obvious something to do with the Easter egg. I can't wait, dude. Oh, and did I mention this mystery box location? Oh, I hope I did. Oh, there it is. Now, I do want to run through some of this. Oh, I'm gonna Ether Shroud. This is actually a really good example. So this is the thing we're looking out for. I'm sure I'll have videos on the channel explaining where all of those locations could be, but something fun to point out in this section in between the Cosmodrome and exit 115 is the knocked plane crash. At least I'm assuming it's a reference to the knocked plane crash. You can see there's the crashed plane right there, the wing over here, so cool. Gotta be very careful when you're in here, but with Stamina PhD, you should be okay. And then here we go all the way back to exit 115. And so even though this is one of the biggest zombie maps we've had ever, it's really legitimately not that difficult to understand. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Now you might be wondering how in the world I have the classic HUD on with the minimap, and you might be wondering how I could just turn that off really easily. Lucky for you, I broke down all of my HUD settings and some of my favorite game-changing settings in Black Ops 7 Zombies in this video. Be sure to check it out, subscribe, and stay beautiful.